The Even though August is gone, August was good, but the month of July, it was rough all the way around. And if you follow the channel, you kind of know what was going on, from my mother to the wife to myself, just everything. But I'm back letting you know, God is good. And, you just got to say and give them blessings regardless of what's going on. Even though for the last 2 months, I just really started back posting, and I wasn't doing much and wasn't making any shows, wasn't doing nothing. But I'm back and just wanted to come in. Now today I went up to a show, and on my way up there, Scotty called and asked where I was at. And he came and he put these in. I told him I'd turn around, come back and help him, but he said he was here for me to go on and do what I'm doing. So getting the deck done. So the insurance guy came by and new guy and took pictures. He was wondering how long the deck would be down. I told him about 3 weeks. That was this past Monday. So got in touch with Scotty, got in touch with my son. So hopefully we get this, back porch back on here so they quit messing with me. But guys, I just, wanted to come on and say, with all that I was going through, I never turned my back on the Lord. He's good. He bring things in your way, and you don't know why he's doing the things he's doing. Um, you never know if it's for you or somebody around you that he's trying to get things through, but you have to go through it at the same time. So, um, and I'll be honest, the month of July was the worst month of my life. I mean, it was constant, one thing after another. So, um, I'm glad I made it through. It was pretty rough time. I think everybody around me learned a lot. We all have grown from it. And I just sit back and just thank God for all that he do. My mother is, what, 89 years old. And, for you to have family members come say you mistreating her and all of that, it's just something I don't know. You love your parents. I'm glad to have my mother still around at this age. She got sort of like a small efficiency apartment upstairs. This is the family home that I didn't want to buy, but the wife said, well, if you move her, it's a good chance she'll die. So I brought the home, and with the help of Scotty, fixed it up. He did the roof. Scotty and my son. Mostly Scotty though. And what, I own the house now for like 15 years and my mother's still here. So to have family members coming in say you mistreating her and you treating her wrong, it was just a lot for me to go through. And you know, I don't know. I'll tell this story because see, I have nothing to be ashamed of because God give me my strength, so no man can judge me. But my mother almost died maybe 7 years ago. And at that time, um, she was in the hospital, and I get up there. They call me. I'm on the truck. I get up there, and my older sister. I get up there, and she done told the nurses that my mother don't want me around her. Well, my mother stayed right upstairs from me. So they denied me from coming in to see my mother, you know. And honestly, I thank God for my brother that he participates a lot, but he be causing and saying negative things too. When they was out doing drugs, and I'm just being honest here, when they was out doing drugs, you know, back in my 20s and 30s, I was always around with my mother and doing stuff for my mother and father. I was never hooked on drugs. So, um, but I appreciate them now in their old age. They're off the drugs. They do a lot for our mother, you know. But at the time, my sister set up and told the nurses that, you know, my mother didn't want me in the room. I'll be honest, guys. This is 6 years ago. I came home. I don't know why I always retreat to the garage, but I came home and I fell on the floor and I cried like a baby. And I'm every bit of in my 50s at that time, 53 or something, so 54, somewhere in there. But cried like a baby. God told me, said, get up and get this figured out. So I got up. I called my brother. Got 4 brothers. One of them is passed. And I got 2 sisters. I called my brother. My brother was like, well, we'll go down to the administration department, see who's got, you know, what do they call it? Power of attorney. So we go down. And the lady said Robert. Well, you know, my name is Robbie, and my brother's name Robert. I don't know. I'm the last child. I don't know if my mother ran out of names when she got to me or what. But they said Robert Barkley. So I said, good. I said, that's good. And she said, no. I said, Robbie. So I actually had power of attorney. So we didn't know that. I never knew that. My mother never told nobody. I think since then she changed it, you know, to make my brother happy, which is fine. You know, I know we are going to do what's in the best interest for our mother. But I go back up to the hospital after this, guys, and um, the lady came in. I showed her the piece of paper. So then I guess my sister found out. So as I was leaving out after finally getting a visit with my mother, my sister was getting off the elevator. Somebody had told her that I had power of attorney. She turned around to get back on the elevator, and I had to stop her. I said, hey, I said, you can go in and visit mine. I'm not like you. You know what I mean? I'm not you. I'm not going to deny you from seeing my mother. And she was just doing it out of spite, guys. But just because she treated me a certain way don't mean I had to come around and treat her the same way. So I just wanted to say, with all that was going on, you know, and that's 6 years ago, still stuff going on. My mother is living good upstairs. You know, I don't know. And like I told her, I said, you could find somewhere else if you need to. But I think she realized that I'm not playing too many games. I'm not playing too many games. I don't play a lot of games with people. I'm a nice guy, but I don't really play. So, you know, at my mother 89, I'm telling her, okay, maybe you need to just find somewhere to go. Well, I ain't got to be dealing with ignorant people in my life because I don't like dealing with that. So that's over. You know, things are better now, you know. And I don't know. Like I said, guys, Sundays, I kind of veered off, but, you know, if you join in on a Sunday or watch this at any time later, you know, I'm on always come in on Saturdays and explain a little bit about my walk with God. And even with that situation, he had to come to me and say, get up off the floor, you know, quit crying and get this figured out. So if it was up to me, I was hurt. Actually wanting to hurt somebody at the same time. Probably why I was crying, to be honest, but it's all right. So, hey, just remember God is good. I thank God for a lot of people in my life, and I don't know, He said a friend sometimes is closer than a brother. And, I appreciate the friends that I have in my life. I appreciate Scotty as a friend, almost like a son or like a son. I just appreciate people that surround you guys, that mean you no harm. So I just thank everybody that do tune in. I just left the show up in Butler, Wisconsin. Pretty nice show there. Few Buicks. But yeah. So I'll be posting I'm doing these behind the scenes Buick videos now, guys, that I'm walking around with a GoPro on my head, just, filming as I walk around. So it'll be all kind of cars on there. So check them videos out. And then with my picks, guys, I'm only going to be doing them right now on Wednesdays around 6 o'clock. So if you like the walk arounds, it's best to check out the My Picks. And I'm going to do a short on that because I just don't have enough footage. I used to post like almost every day, every other day when I was getting out, hitting the shows, but this just been a rough year. And God has shown me a lot. So I thank God for all that He do. Thank God for all of those that tune in. And everybody have a blessed rest of your day here. All right. God bless.